What is up, my homies and homo sapiens? Hello and welcome to the reason why, pretty much, I know I'm late to make this, but I was just really nervous to post it. So for those of you who, don't know, Hunter Avallone was a conservative kind of anti-SJW YouTuber who recently left the right. I think right now he identifies himself as a centrist. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But he's been going on some of more context. The old atheist community basically stopped making videos related to religion and started to go in the path of anti-SJW. And then the newer channels, like Telltale, not really he's part of the community, but he mainly just sticks to science. Surus, God, what are some other ones? I guess Hannah and Jake. Oh hey, I just got a notification that Surus uploaded because I'm recording on my phone because I'm an unprofessional fuck. But anyway, so a lot of the new atheist community YouTubers that I'm subscribed to have been doing ever since Surus's a fruitful discussion with Hunter Avallone, that live stream that Surus did. Ever since that, I've been following any video he does with one of the people from that community, or really any kind of leftist channel. Boop snoot. Anyway, any kind of channel that is left-leaning, I should say. And there is a reason for that. And that is why this video is called My Story with Hunter Avallone. First off, I would like to oh my god, I'm sorry. I just booped him with my elbow. I would like to disclose that we at no point interacted, or I should say he never interacted with me. Years ago, 2016, 2017, I commented on a few of his videos. To my knowledge, he never replied or hearted any of them, and I have no way of knowing whether he ever read or really noticed any of them, but I doubt it. And I was also using a different account, which I will not name, so if you try and go looking for them, you won't find them. So if you thought this was going to be some story about how he harassed me or something, no. Also, when I watch his videos, I know that this sounds weird, but I've always just kind of seemed older than I am. I was 12. So, yeah. So I was 12 when this happened, so not the best thinking skills, and I know it's weird for a 12-year-old to be watching political shit, but... So, basically, the first part of the story doesn't really have Hunter Avallone in it. The way I got introduced to the atheist community was actually during the trend. I don't know if any else of you noticed that, but it was this trend in somewhere from 2015 to 2017 where gay YouTubers would react to anti-gay commercials, which, once again, I was a child, don't judge me. I was a little, I think that helped me discover that I was gay, and also, complete tangent, advice to any young people watching, do not come out, even if they're the most accepting people in the world, do not come out to anyone before you are sure of what label you want. Or not what you want, but what label you think fits you. It makes things so much more complicated and needlessly difficult. It's a bad idea, because I did that, and it just screwed shit up when I was like literally 11. It was like the summer before 6th grade. So yeah, don't do that. Also, this ball python has a personality of corn snake. So, that tangent aside, through that I discovered Cosmic Skeptics' response to the Jehovah's Witness anti-gay thing with the mother. I think most of you who watch me are from the atheist community, so I think most of you have seen this. It's basically the one where the little girl goes to school and they had to draw their families, and one of the kids drew two moms, and so her mom, the little girl's mom, was basically like, hey, that's wrong. You should preach to your friends at school and tell them that their moms are living in sin. And it was that. I think, like, before, like, the anti-SJW atheist community, I discovered, like, well, I think, but, like, it was weird because I actually discovered the new atheist community first, and then through those, I discovered, like, Armored Skeptic. I never watched, like, Sargon of Akkad or Thunderfoot. It was mostly Armored Skeptic, like, Amazing Atheist, I think. I think there was, like, one or two others, but none of the ones who are, like, super bad now. So, yeah, and basically, through the good atheist community, I found the bad atheist community, but not like this, not like Sargon. Through the moderately bad atheists, I discovered, like, the moderate bad, like, anti-SJW community, I should say. I discovered, Hunter Avallone, and I never went down, like, the alt-right pipeline, but for a while, I was kind of, like, I don't think I labeled myself an anti-SJW, but that's kind of what I was. I was never, like, really vocal about it or anything. I just kind of, like, had these opinions, and it was nothing, like, really bad. Like, I never thought that, like, black people were inherently inferior to white people or anything. Or, like, I didn't think like I said, like, it could have been, like, everything that I'm describing could have been a lot worse. I was never in, like, the worst possible thing, or even, like, close to that, which doesn't sound very spicy for a YouTube video, but I'm just being honest. Also, my memory is a bit foggy because I was a child at the time, and I was just a weird fucking, I know it's like a cliche of, like, ooh, quirky XD, but I actually was. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I was. Yeah, so, I was in, like, the anti-SJW community, but I think the reason I never got really bad was because I was also subscribed to some of, like, the good atheist community. And, like, the Telltale podcast and Surus, I think, were the bigger ones. Not like the bigger channels, but, like, the bigger influence on me. Oh, also, Mr. Atheist, I think he was both the biggest channel and the biggest influence on that, so I think that's probably why I never got super bad. This was before I discovered Surus, but I've been watching Telltale for a fucking while, man. Like, I remember when his name was Telltale Atheist, and his icon was green. Even though it was just green for Christmas, he replied to my comment one time and said that. I think that's part of why I never went down, like, the alt-right pipeline, but I did kind of go down the anti-SJW pipeline, and I think probably like the most conservative YouTuber I watched was Hunter Avallone. And eventually, through some other channels, I discovered like Cirrus and Mr. Atheist, and they kind of pulled me out of that. Like, once again, I've never interacted with any of these people personally. But they kind of did pull me out of that, and I realized, like, holy shit, some of those things I believed were wrong and toxic. And so, like, for a while I was still, like, kind of still, like, an anti-SJW. Not like an anti-SJW, but I still kind of had some of the, like, the, not beliefs, but, like when someone said, like, when someone would say a certain word, just kind of instantly dismissing them, kind of that kind of thing, for a while. But eventually I got out of that, and then I saw Cirrus uploaded a video of a fruitful discussion with Hunter Avallone, and I'd seen Cirrus's responses to Hunter Avallone kind of when I was still being pulled out of being an anti-SJW. I think, like, it was really recent that I was still being pulled out, honestly. Like, a few months ago, recently. This is really fucking rambly. This is so much more fun. No, I'll save that for later. So, like, yeah, I would, like, a few months ago, recently, I was still kind of being pulled out of that mindset. And I don't think I was ever subscribed to Hunter Avallone on the it was originally called Narami the Atheist Canine, but then I changed it to the Pastafarian. The ironic thing is, like, I'm not even a furry anymore. Like, I like anthro designs and animal characters, but I'm not, like, part of the furry community. But that's beside the point. Like, and I realized that, like, so I saw Cirrus's discussion, like, a fruitful discussion with Hunter Avallone, and so I watched it, because, like, this was, like, one of the people that had kind of brought me down, like, the anti-SJW mindset, and had given me some kind of toxic ideas. So, look how big of a boy my boyo is. Side note, this big boy. Anyway, it's okay, think about it. So, yeah, so I saw Cirrus's discussion of fruitful with Hunter Avallone, and, like, because I had realized, like, this is one of the people that had, like, given me some toxic mindset, and, like, so, and I had thought, like, when I was being, like, pulled down, like, the anti-SJW pipeline, that, like, I thought, like, these were reasonable things, and, like, it was, like, reasonable to, like, believe, like, some of the toxic things that I believed. So, like, I had kind of seen him as, like, not like an authority, but, like, someone who could be trusted. And then I had realized that he's actually not that. And so, and then, with Cirrus's discussion, I noticed that, like, some of his, like, beliefs had changed. Well, I think, like, he had said that they had. And so then Hannah and Jake uploaded theirs. And so I've just been going to, like, all the channels, because, like, this was a person who I believed was kind of like an informational authority. And it turns out that they weren't, and they were not. That they were, like, they were fostering, like, a toxic mindset. And now they're, like, on the good side. And, like, a lot of, like, Shiwan Head also comes to mind. Like, a lot of, like, the people that I was subscribed to have gone, like, less of an anti-SJW route. like, they've become, like, kind of more openly, like, left, a lot of them. And so I had seen that, and so that's why, sorry, fuck, I'm so sorry. That's why I've been, like, following, and that's why I've been following the whole Hunter Avallone situation pretty closely, is because this is a person I looked up to, and then realized that I shouldn't, and now someone who I feel like I can look up to again, and so it's just kind of, like, a weird experience for me, like, because I don't really know how to put it into words. Like, I believed these toxic things, and now I don't. I felt like, almost like I needed to not, like, protect myself, but, like, I needed to, like, think, like, it taught me to, like, to, basically, like, I felt like I needed to, you know, like, just watch, like, a bunch of, like, more left-leaning channels to like, balance it out. And then, like, there's this person who I realized was bad, who is now not that, and, like, a lot of, like, like, the people that I now see as people I can look up to, like, well, not all of them, but I think, like Cirrus and, Jake from Hannah and Jake, they, like, I guess, they see him as, like a better person now, kind of. And so I also went to Vouch's channel. I haven't watched the original debate yet, but because, like, this was the person that, like, apparently had, you know, not changed his mind, but, like, got him started changing his mind. I went to that, and I saw, like, an interview he did with, like, a follow-up, kind of, with Hunter Avallone, and then also like, him not, like, responding, but, like, reacting to the video of why he left the right. So now, I've come full circle, and I am now, once again, subscribed to Hunter Avallone, but for a different reason. And I'm not, like, avidly watching his content like I would with, say, Telltale. Telltale, I'm sorry if I make you uncomfortable. I'm just fascinated by, like, cults and the psychology of cults, and that's what you talk about, so it's just inherently, like, appealing to me, your channel. And again, I'm sorry. I'm a whole ass mess. But yeah, so I've come full circle. I haven't watched a lot of his new videos. I actually got a notification from him as I was recording this. I didn't read it, but I saw his name. So, yeah, I guess I can kind of say, like, I have watched a few videos, and they're kind of, like, I wouldn't say they're still kind of, like, anti-HJW, but, like, they are still kind of, like, critical of, like, ridiculous people on the left, and also ridiculous people on the right. Like, I saw his video about, the Karens, thinking that Karen's a slur. So, like, it's not, like, no, it's fine. It's all, from what I've seen, it's all fine. Yeah. So, like, from what I've seen, it's all fine. So yeah, that was my story with Hunter Avallone. I feel like I haven't conveyed, like, what I wanted to much, but I needed to post this and get this out there. Well, do not hit your head on the wall. I swear to fucking God. There was my story with him. I need to put this out there because if I didn't, I knew I never would, and like I know I'm already kind of late to the party, but I just get like really nervous whenever I have an idea for a video. I'll like rehearse it out loud to myself and then never actually record it because I like to fantasize and then not actually try to achieve those things for some odd fucking reason. Hi, it's editing me. I forgot to mention that since like 2016, 2017 when I watched him, his voice has gotten deeper. Like when I watched the video, because like I said, I went to Vosh's channel to see. I still haven't seen the debate, even though it's been like 5 days since I've actually recorded this. But when Vosh went over his Why I Left the Right video, I was like, this is not what I remember. Just a quick side note, and the rest of this is pretty much like not really related to the video. It's about my snake and my editing program. So, I mean, video's over, but please keep watching. Also, I would like to. This video is not sponsored, but I would like to mention OpenShot. I'm going to have a video coming out about related to OpenShot Studio. It's not critical of OpenShot Studio, but OpenShot is a free video editor. I feel like whenever you get like a new program, especially when it's like something that's new to you entirely, like I'm not familiar at all with editing software. Like I'm still kind of in that phase where I don't know how anything works, but I've seen a lot of good things about it. So if you want a good free video editor, I would recommend OpenShot. Not sponsored. Also, I think the first video I did with Malt was, an uneducated Petco employee. Look how much bigger he's gotten. Like, look at this long boy. I can't even fit him all on my screen. Like, I'd like to think of him as like a small boy, but he's really not that anymore. Like, I think he is a bit underweight because he's been off feed for the past month and a half. But, because he's been off feed for the past month and a half. But he's just so much longer than he was when I got him. I mean, probably not actually by much. I think I just didn't notice because he was all curled up. And he's also been so much more socialized. Like, he still has the personality of a corn snake, but he's just a lot less afraid of me and skittish. Yeah. I just wanted to flex my snake. So, yeah, this has been the Postafurian. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you would like to see more, although I post pretty infrequently. I would appreciate it if you could leave a like if you like this video, though I don't see why you would. It's just me fucking rambling. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and I am signing off.